Three, two, one, initiate.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Enter the Wolf Time. What did you guys think of the new intro? I gotta say, I quite like it. The first thing I'd like to say today is, first thing I'd like to show you today is my desk. Oh my god. Every episode I moan how it's reaching critical mass and stuff, but I think this time it really takes the cake, takes the biscuit, does whatever, you know. Seriously, look at this. Look, I'll move the camera. Look at the state of this crap. Seriously. Let's just zoom in. There is shit everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Got all wedding production stuff there. Yep. So yeah, what do you think of that? Now, what I would like... Oh, Jesus Christ. Nearly went flying there. God damn it, stay still, tripod. There we go. Oh, wrong way. Oh, Jesus Christ. Everything's set up all nice and good. Now it's all going to shit. Okay, alright, here we go. So yes, what I would like to do, now I've shown you my messy desk, is I would like you guys to show me your desk. Send it in a video response, or make a slideshow, or whatever, links to pictures, I don't care. I want to know what your desk looks like. Is it messier than mine? It very well could be. There's many people out there that watch the show and that do the hobby, so... also, let me know if your desk is obscenely clean and tidy, because quite frankly, I can't fathom out why, you know, how to keep a tidy desk. It's like I have so much stuff going on, it's like, oh, there's this over here and there's that over there. It's just absolute chaos. So yeah, so make a video response or a slideshow or respond somehow to this video and show me what your desk is like. That is my thing. Oh, by the way, whoever has the messiest desk will get a mention on the next episode. The second thing I would like to talk to you guys about today is the fact that I am actually opening the commissions door. I mentioned it briefly last video, but I'm going to do a formal one because it was just my hands talking last time. So yeah, basically I've received a couple of commissions off a few people. One being Brother Tears, bing, up there, and some other people as well. I actually finished the Lord and Grimnar conversion for Brother Tears, and I sent it off to him, and I gotta say, I think he was quite happy with it. So yeah, the conversions that I do Space Marine conversions, well, Space Wolf / Space Marine. I think I've got those cut down quite well. I do a lot of customizations and stuff like that. I also do some quite good Orc conversions as well, so if there's any Orc players that watch this, then get in touch with me if you want a unique piece of great JoJoMan work. And it will be unique, because none of my conversions are ever the same. I can try and replicate some stuff that you've seen on the show, but I can't do them exactly the same, because, like I say, they're unique. So yeah, get in touch with me. My email's over here. Bing! And it's also in the doobly-doo down below. So yeah, if you want a commission doing, get in touch with me. And what we'll do, once you've inquired on it on YouTube, I'll email you and we'll talk through email and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the second thing. The third third thing that I'm going to show you guys today is actually a Ardrak Rockfist model. So Van Hammer, you might want to look at this, see how it measures up to yours. So yeah, let's, without further ado, let's take a look at him.
Okie dokie, ladies and gents. Let me just angle the camera. So, we've been working on Ardrak Rockfist. Here he is. And, yeah, I'm quite liking this model at the moment. Basically, let's see if we can bring it a bit closer. Let's take it off the base. It's only tacked on there. Ugh, sticky tack. Nice. So yeah, what we can see here, we've got his shield. Now, the main shield is obviously a Space Wolf shield. I actually flattened it down in my vise, as you can probably see there. There's a slight little bend, but once that's sprayed up and everything, that won't be visible. The actual back piece of it is, I think it's something off the Empire steam tank, because it had all these like symbols of Sigmar and stuff like that all over it. But I wanted like a bigger shield, a bigger, rounder shield, because I imagine like Space Wolves, being the Space Vikings that they are, to have round shields. So I did that. That's like a bit of a custom job going on there with a hand. That's actually an axe hand that I cut off, and then green stuffed little extra bits onto it. I've actually made this guy a bit taller than a standard Terminator. That's the one I demonstrate. Here's, oh shit, I'm knocking glue over all over the place. You guys remember this guy, the crazy dual-wielding Stormbolter dude? Well, if I put him next to him, as best as I can, let's try and put them back to back. As you can see, there's a considerable height difference in them, because our Jack is supposed to be one of the biggest Space Marines out there. Now, I think we all of us in the Space Wolf community, we pretty much think that he's based on Hagar from the Space Wolf novels, because he is badass pretty much, and he's big and he's massive, and he has a big, massive hammer. Speaking of the hammer, here it is. Nice custom job here. I made the handle of it quite short because our Jack can actually throw his hammer. It's like a strength 10 AP stupid hit, and then it teleports back to his hand, which is pretty cool. You've got some runes that I carved on the side. I think I'm possibly going to change this rune here for a smaller one. It looks a bit too big. But yeah, just literally a block of green stuff with a bit on that end. That is going to have a bit of a press mould that I worked on. Again, on the other side. Head of the hammer is this really gnarly Space Wolf head here. No, not Space Wolf head, this wolf head. Now, you guys might recognise this from one of the Space Wolf shields. And in truth, I've been experimenting with press moulding. And I'll come to that in a bit. I'll get back to what I was saying before. I made him slightly bigger. Basically, what I did, I just stuffed a lump of green stuff underneath there and then hitched him up a little bit. Now, a lot of people will be like, oh, his waist looks far too thin. But no, what I'm going to do, this bit is going to be covered by a nice big cape, wolf cloak kind of thing, so you won't be able to see that, really. The chest was bulked out by some orc shoulder pads with these study bits. It had like an orc symbol there, but I shaved it off. So I think that looks quite nice, makes his chest look a little bit beefier. So yeah, that's how I made him bigger. But yeah, anyway, the press mould for the end of the hammer, I'll put him back on his base. Oh yeah, I'm going to have him like on the base, rather than flat, I'm going to have him like bent slightly downwards, like that looks like he's charging into someone, about to knock someone flying with his shield. Let's put it back on there so it doesn't fall over. Right, the press moulds. I don't know if we've got any actually here that I can show you. I think I might. Right, okay, here we go. This is the one that I did. This is off the shield. Essentially, press moulding is really easy to do. You basically get the piece that you want to do. In fact, I might have it here. Is it on this sprue? No, it's not. Oh, what the bloody hell is it? Here it is. So basically, I got this bit here. I pushed a blob of green stuff into it. So it went like that. Then I left it to dry overnight. Then all I did was pop it off in the morning. And it comes out with a really nice impression there. What you do then is you get a lump of green stuff. Well, first of all, what you do, you lube this up with something. I tend to use Vaseline, like a cotton swab or a Q-tip with Vaseline on, and then put it on the inside of that. And is that? There we go, yeah, it's focusing. So put it on the inside of that, and then you push the green stuff into it, wait for it to dry, then it just pops off, and you get a really nice reproduction part like the head of that. It's really nice because it means you don't have to hack up bits that you've already got that you might actually want to use, which is quite good. I actually have one I made earlier, which is here, this seemingly useless little lump of green stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop it off, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to change it to macro mode because I'm aware now that this is actually on portrait mode on my camera, so you have to bear with me a second, guys. There we go, macro mode's back on. Okay, as we can see here, just a seemingly useless lump of green stuff. However, you might be able to spot the slightly different shade of green stuff in there, and that is the bit that hopefully I have reproduced. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to attempt to break it off. Now the thing is, if you don't use enough release agent, then it don't break off too nice, you end up losing your press mould. Now here we go. This is actually a bit of rune work on a chainsword. Don't know if you guys can see that there. So that's the press mould. I quite like this actually. And then there. Oh no! I stand corrected. This isn't off the chainsword. This is off a one of the Forge World Terminator shoulder pads. Don't know if it'll show up too well, but there we go. Nice reproduction bit. I can then hack that out and then stick it on something. So that is press moulding, really. And it's a bit of an experiment, this one, because I think it's a really good way to get really unique looking models in terms of press moulding. Oh, also, I have this little bit here. This is going to be his anvil that he has on the top, because our Jack Rockfist is the anvil of Fenris. So once I've done the cape, I'm going to push it into the top like that. And that's going to be his anvil. And I'm going to have, I think, I'm possibly going to use wherever it was, that reproduction piece that I did here, and put it on the front of it like that. Obviously, once it's all clipped out and stuff. But yeah, that's our Jack Rockfist at the moment. So yeah, I'm really sorry it's been a short video today, guys. Not an awful lot going on. I've had loads of work to do and stuff like that for college, and actually I've been at my job quite a bit. So yeah, if anyone wants a commission or anything like that, let me know. Other than that, I will see you guys next week. See you now. Goodbye.